Hi everyone, welcome to what I would refer to as a fairly unexpected video. Let's see what this is about. As you can see, I've created a PC application that reads the file data from Last Ninja 2 and allows me to explore all locations. As you can see, the architecture of the integrator and also the objects is there. What's not there is fights and throwing, that sort of thing. So for the time being, although the enemies do appear, they don't do anything. We'll go around a bit, maybe not all of it, not all the whole level, but we'll explore a few things. Here's the juggler. He doesn't throw anything, but well, not yet at least. But have a look when I press the B key. So not only you have the boundaries, the road edges, but you also have the sensitive tripwire, I would call them. And if you have played the game, you know that every single time Armakuni steps through these lines, what happens is that the juggler throws a pin at him. Here's the map, and now when you take the map, again, if you have played the game, you might recall that objects that you can pick up start flashing. This location is quite interesting because I can show a defect, a small mistake. As you can see, the boundary line here is incomplete, so even in the real game, Armakuni can go on this side and then get stuck on the other side. Yeah. So this is why I like this playground, this engine, because I can enable these things for making sure that the definition of the stuff is correct. Now I don't need to jump here because the fall is not implemented yet, but you can see that the red lines are active, so some of them expect the ninja to jump, and some of them will make Armakuni die. So if I go past this one as an example, I would die, but forget about that for a moment, which again, it's not implemented, and let's go get the stuff. Weapon holding is supported at the moment, so what I can do is just like in the real game. Now if I remove all weapons, I can go back. Let's go get the chain from the women's toilet. That's gonna be interesting, and it's a little bit easier for me to do it if I enable the boundary. It's still doable. Okay, got the first half, and let's go get the second half. Easy when the enemies cannot move, right? Yeah, let's get the sandwich. As you can see, sprite clipping is also working, so when Armakuni goes behind elements of the foreground, the sprite is clipped. Okay, So I got the second half of the nunchaku, and now what I can do is to enable them. Both animations are in, but as I said, you know, the sensitive boundaries are not implemented yet, so I cannot die essentially. I can pretty much walk on water if you wish. The bees are there, you can see the animation is not starting, but the bees are there. Can go to the island now. This is where Armakuni can use the stuff to move the boat, and I can do that as well. There's a fair amount of unfinished stuff, as you can see, but yeah, forget about that for a second. That will be fixed. But yeah, let's go back. Yeah, before I go back, this is the area where, oh, you can see the boat is still around. Oh, that's funny. I mean, that's the beauty of you know, unfinished. As you can see, this I was showing this on my blog, that this edge here actually causes Armakuni, rather than falling in the water and with the water splash, because Armakuni is just full. And yeah, I have a fix for that as well. And you will see that the boat now is going through here. It will. I think in the original game it does stop pretty much where the boundary line is, more or less. Yeah. In here it just keeps going all the time. Let's see if there is anything else. Of course, in the real game you cannot go back here. Once you're gone, you're gone. You cannot close this. Oh, actually, in the game, what you can do is to go back. Now, the animation for going back up is not ready, but the logic for going back is ready. Let's remove the boundary lines, the edges. They're a bit confusing. And yeah, I mean, this is pretty much loyal to the original engine. You can see there's at the lights, the ones hanging from the ceiling, you can see there are color clashes, the effect of color clashes. Also on this stack of blocks here, on the where Armakuni is now, there is some color clashes of the white, and you might appreciate that I did implement the bug for the sprite clipping. So sprite clipping is correct only when sprites land on even coordinates. There is a historical reason for that, because that's easier to treat multicolor sprites that way, because in multicolor sprites you cannot clip them at odd pixels. You need to clip them, you know, at even pixels and 2 by 2. So I left that kind of feature in this one. But yeah, I think that's pretty much what I wanted to show in this video. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.